talk about Bangladesh. A day after the Bangladesh High Court dismissed plea to ban ISKCON, today bank accounts of 17 people associated with the organization have been frozen, including that of ISKCON's former member Chinmoy Krishnadas, who was arrested this week on sedition charges. But let's talk about what Team India is trying to do. We've seen token comment statements from all parties. I want to show you through a map what Mr. Vijayan sought to do today. Look at these two maps on your screen. On the right hand side is the distance from Kerala to Bangladesh. That path is marked out in that blue line. And on the left, you have the path from Kerala to Palestine. Look how far Palestine is. But Mr. Vijayan today puts out this tweet expressing solidarity with the Palestinians. No problems in that. But people who call themselves secular can't shed a tear or show concern and write one word about the Hindus and their persecution in Bangladesh. And this comes a day after the CPM released a statement in which they said, look, this is part of a larger Hindutva agenda, etc., etc. What is going on? Ajay Alok, National Spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, now joining us. Dr. Jairaj, political analyst, also with us. Dr. Jairaj, all eyes are still on Gaza. Mr. Vijayan can't see where is Dhaka.
Hello, hello.
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Go ahead. Dr. Jairaj, can you hear me, sir? Can't even listen to concerns of the persecution of Hindus. Anyways, we'll try and fix that line with him. But Monojit Mondal, Lokesh Jindal. Lokesh, what is this going on?
No, I mean, Congress has asked the government to prevail upon the Bangladesh government so that the lives of the minorities in Bangladesh are secured. It has condemned how the ISKCON monk has been imprisoned, and your I would say allegation that the party is having an apathy towards minorities in Bangladesh is absolutely false. The party has time and again raised concerns as to the government has not been taking the matter seriously, and it must carry out certain diplomatic as well as necessary some form of pressurizing.
That concern is mere tokenism, Lokesh, which is why I said, how many leaders of the Congress party have asked for a resolution on Bangladesh? Why are you not demanding a discussion? Why are you disrupting the House? Is this not important? Why didn't you disrupt the House when Priyanka Gandhi Vadra was taking oath? Why?
The Ministry of External Affairs has worded a similar caution with respect to Bangladesh. So, but the government has to act.
The Ministry, The Ministry of External Affairs in its communique, the Ministry of External Affairs in its press release or what have you has said that Hindus are under attack. Do you know how the Congress statement reads? It reads like an apology.
Absolutely not. Can you read out the
Of course I can. Of course I can.
Please do that. Please do that.
This is the letter, the statement released by Pawan Kheda. Let me just pull this out. We had done this even yesterday and day before. It has no mention of Hindus. It just says minorities. And contrast this to what Rahul Gandhi has said in the past. Every time he talks about minorities in India, he never forgets to mention Muslims.
The letter reads out, the Indian National Congress expects the government of India to prevail upon the Bangladesh government to take necessary steps and ensure the security of life and property of the minorities in the country. Tell me one thing, isn't that a strong worded reference?
Very strong.
And look at what the Ministry of External Affairs stated. Ministry of External Affairs stated that it is equally concerned.
Okay. Karan, respond to that, then I will read out what Rahul Gandhi has said in the past.
Lokesh is a very reasonable person and he's raised a point. Let me answer him. You know what is a strong response, Lokesh? In Denmark, when there was a Danish newspaper which wrongly presented some caricatures of Prophet Muhammad, the Congress party, for just caricatures, passed a resolution on the floor of the house here and said that they must apologize. Imagine the sense of alacrity there. When Salman Rushdie came with the book Satanic Verses, which was just a book, by the way, here we are talking about precious lives being lost, a genocide happening, they again banned the book. They were the first ones to move because they had their eyes specific on a vote bank at that point. Here, because it's Hindu lives, it's not even just caricatures or books or something. Hindu lives being lost, this is the kind of timid response you come up with. They should have had a resolution passed on the floor of the house and a joint, united message should have reverberated across that we are one in this. Leave politics aside, we have to save Hindu lives which really matter to us. That should have been the resounding message.
And here's another tweet by Rahul Gandhi. Listen to this, Lokesh, just 1 minute, then I'll open this up. He says, नफरत को राजनीतिक हथियार बनाकर सत्ता की सीढ़ी चढ़ने वाले देश भर में लगातार भय का राज स्थापित कर रहे हैं। भीड़ की शक्ल में छिपे हुए नफरती तत्व कानून के राज को चुनौती देते हुए खुलेआम हिंसा फैला रहे हैं। भाजपा सरकार से इन उपद्रवियों को खुली छूट मिली हुई है, इसीलिए उनमें ऐसा कर पाने का साहस पैदा हो गया है। अल्पसंख्यकों, खासकर मुसलमानों पर लगातार हमले जारी हैं और सरकारी तंत्र मूक दर्शक बन देख रहा है। यही ऊपर का कॉपी पेस्ट कर देते, बदल देते बांग्लादेश का नाम, it would have been a strongly worded statement, Lokesh. But you see, you can't do that. Ajay Alok, first the Congress puts out this token statement, then Pinarayi Vijayan mocks the plight of Hindus by tweeting for Palestinians.
No, why are you surprised with the stand of Congress? When multiple times Priyanka Gandhi even raised a concern for Palestinian and Gaza Strip and all everything. When Rahul Gandhi in abroad can say that Muslim League is absolutely a secular party, for them minority means Muslim in India only. Rest, nothing doing. They won't utter a word for those Bangladeshi Hindus. And our heart bleeds for them today. That what they are going through and what they are facing through.
Dr.
Our
Jairaj,
government is taking every stern measures
right,
just to check Bangladesh by involving major players. Let me complete. Today there was a debate in British Parliament regarding the Bangladeshi Hindu, but our opposition cannot find a time for discussion on Bangladesh or even for that Manipur. They don't have time. They are ready for disruption of Parliament all the time. They are more interested in Adani stocks going up rather than discussing all these eminent things. These things are happening and people of this country are no more fool enough. They understand why they are doing this. Because if they speak of Bangladeshi Hindus, यहाँ का भाईजान नाराज हो जाएगा.
Dr.
They don't
Jairaj,
want at any cost. And especially after seeing the results in Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh, they don't want to annoy the bhaijan at any cost.
Okay.
They want to keep bhaijan together.
Is appeasement behind this tweet by Pinarayi Vijayan? What is closer, sir, Dhaka or Gaza?
Yes, I heard the tweet by, yes, what you are discussing, I came to know that it's about the atrocities of Hindus in Bangladesh, as well as the statement made by Chief Minister Pranesh Roy against the Israel and solidarity to the Palestinians. See, for example, in Palestine, there is more than 48,000 people were murdered.
Yeah, so after 48,000 Hindus die, Mr. Vijayan will find time to tweet.
48,000 people, including children, women and all. Okay, and what is happening in Bangladesh is recent. In last week itself, it is related
it
to
is recent. You see,
ISKCON. ISKCON is an international organization,
so,
as we all know.
You know, Karan.
Yeah.
Dr. Jairaj wants
anywhere,
he wants more bloodshed before the conscience of Mr. Vijayan is jolted. At least 40,000 Hindus should be murdered for Mr. Vijayan to be posting about it.
Even that will not be enough, Pranesh. He'll come up with some convoluted logic to say this is their matter. Why should we intervene? for Gaza, for Hamas. We even have actresses here paying tributes to those who've actually microwaved babies. There we have had actresses paying tributes. Oh, what a commander Hamas had. That's the sort of mindset these people have. Hindu lives don't matter to them. And by the way, let me tell you about Pinarayi Vijayan. Just some days back, he was accusing the Congress party of being in cahoots with hardline Islamist organizations. So this man, you know, he has no stand on this. This is the complete Jekyll and Hyde personality. He doesn't care about Hindus because they are not his vote bank. He cannot care less about them. And that is what has come from the entire opposition. They've only gone for Muslim votes. They've not learned the lesson, by the way. Even if for cosmetic changes' sake, even for electoral sake, why can't they show this sensitivity to the Hindus?
Forget about sensitivity. This is classic monkey balancing. I don't know, viewers, whether you can see this or not. This is a statement by the Communist Party of India, Marxist, Politburo press communique. Let me read this in entirety. The situation of the Hindus and other minorities in Bangladesh is continuing to cause concern. Various incidents have occurred that threaten their safety, security. At a time when fundamentalist forces are active to create a communal divide, the Bangladesh authorities are yet to take firm steps to curb communal attacks. Now don't fall for this. Istabi season 2 bacha hua hai. What is in season 2? In this connection within India, the Hindutva forces are indulging in wild and incendiary propaganda. This is monkey balancing. Their motives are suspect since it is these very forces who are responsible for Muslim baiting as well as targeted attacks on minorities here. Divisive politics based on religious communalism is harmful both for Bangladesh and India. Look how they have struck balance.
Pranesh, will they apologize now for opposing CAA? CAA was about giving citizenship to the persecuted minorities. Now if they acknowledge the way minorities have been persecuted, will they apologize for opposing CAA? Will they apologize for fear-mongering at the time of CAA?
I can tell you, Professor Mondal is someone that, you know, he's taken a clear stand on it. He said, I am for the CAA. In fact, he is questioning the government to extend the deadline. He says this deadline of 31st December 2014 must go. And we all agree.
Yeah.
We all agree with that. So Professor Mondal will say that that must go. But Professor Mondal, is this right, sir, this monkey balancing? What are you trying to say?
No,
I'm talking about the left statement, sir.
I did not say that I support. I did not say that I unambiguously support the CAA. Our principal opposition to CAA will remain. But here the crisis is absolutely different. And this was first brought to light in India by none other than the Chief Minister of Bengal on 21st July this year. I repeat, 21st July. When you criticized her, saying that she now wants to open the door for all the Bangladeshis. Please rewind your shows at that point on 21st July itself. I participated. And when these things have turned into this much of proportion, now you wake up only in the last week. What you have been doing when the Bangladesh was boiling in front of your eyes for the last 6 months.
Yeah, Professor Mondal, what stops the opposition from calling for a resolution? Let the House function. All of you must get together and the Parliament must send a strong response.
It is, how are you forgetting? This is the government of India who has to take the initiative.
Whoever it is, sir, whether it is the government or the opposition, the time is running out. The time is running out, Professor Mondal, for Hindus in Bangladesh. Every minute is precious. And this kind of monkey balancing, at the cost of repeating myself, viewers, this is dangerous. We've run out of time. Tariq Khan, sorry I couldn't come to you on this one, but I thank you for joining us. The news are Friday Spotlight with Navita Kumar on the other side.